The Indiana Fever's playoff return was supposed to be a moment of celebration, but instead it turned into a firestorm of controversy, injuries, and frustration that had both players and fans questioning whether the team was truly given a fair chance.
I know that you guys are focused on the game tomorrow, but just with the change in playoff format and knowing that you guys are going to have an opportunity to play at home, does it feel differently this year at all? Even though, again, you have to get through tomorrow first.
It doesn't feel differently for me. I mean, because I've been in all the formats, being a player and a coach. I don't know if it feels differently for them. I'm happy for our fans, that they get an opportunity to see the team in the playoffs. I remember a year ago in Connecticut, it was like, thank God we didn't have to go back to Indiana. So I'm thankful for our fans that they're going to have this opportunity.
Head coach Stephanie White, normally calm under pressure, reached her breaking point during Game 1 against the Atlanta Dream, unleashing on the officials in a heated exchange that earned her a technical foul but also captured the emotions of every Fever supporter watching. With 6 players sidelined, Caitlin Clark with a groin injury, Chloe Bibby and Sophie Cunningham with knee issues, Sydney Carlson and Ari McDonald also out, plus Dairis Dantas in concussion protocol, Indiana walked into the playoffs with half its rotation unavailable. Instead of folding, the Fever shocked Atlanta early, taking a lead behind Kelsey Mitchell's hot shooting and Aaliyah Boston's dominant.
We got the injured reserves here with you guys, which last month, they just weren't able to travel. What does that mean to you specifically, just having them there?
Yeah, I was super excited. I think just looking at the injured squad in itself, they just have a lot of knowledge. And so for us, just being able to listen to them, taking what they see, because obviously just them watching is going to be a different view than us on that court. And so super, super happy to have them with us.
On the boards, only for questionable officiating to completely swing the momentum. Fans erupted online after repeated phantom calls on Lexi Hull and Boston, while Atlanta's physical play seemed to go unchecked. White's anger boiled over after yet another sequence of inconsistent whistles, a reaction that resonated with viewers who felt the referees had tilted the game. Despite everything, Mitchell put on a brilliant performance, dropping 27 points in a playoff career high, while Boston battled through foul trouble to secure 12 rebounds. Hull added energy and grit, but without Clark's shooting threat to stretch the defense, Indiana's offense stalled against a packed Atlanta paint. The Fever shot.
Obviously, the injured players, they haven't been able to travel, some of them, but most of them are here now. How do they help kind of from a culture-wise and with, just bringing some perspective to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we miss them every day on the court. So to be able to have them we had our plane, front of our plane, normally we have empty seats. It was filled on the way here. So, I mean, they bring energy, they bring light, they bring, their vocal leaders, all of them. So to have them on this trip is huge. And I don't know how we're going to fit everyone on the bench. It's not that long. It's been packed recently. So, I'm excited to see how we figure that out, but it'll be great to have them back with us.
Under 35% from the floor and went just 2 for 15 from deep. Numbers impossible to overcome with such a depleted roster. Atlanta capitalized, led by Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray, using their depth to wear down the short-handed Fever. Yet, what stood out most wasn't just the scoreline, it was the fight. Every Fever player left on the floor kept battling, showing the resilience that carried them through a season full of injuries and adversity. Now, the series shifts back to Indianapolis for Game 2, the Fever's first home playoff game since 2016. Gainbridge Fieldhouse is expected to be packed, with fans eager to lift their team in a do-or-die situation. The roster challenges remain, but the hope is that the energy from the home crowd can provide the spark needed to keep the season alive. One thing is certain, this team...
Lexi, talk about the physicality of this game, and knowing it's the playoff playing in such a physical game like today.
Yeah, I mean, I think... we knew coming in it's playoffs, it's going to be physical, and we're going to have to learn how to play with that. Especially this team is inherently a physical team. So for us, knowing that's the case and being able to respond, I think there's things that we're able to watch and film on how to handle that better, not letting the refs determine, how that physically is impacting us, but just continuing to play through that. It's definitely something we're going to have to work on and watch film and get better at, but that's part of playoffs, and that's part of the thing that we're going to have to get better at moving forward in the series.
Refuses to quit, no matter the circumstances. Whether you believe the Fever were robbed by poor officiating or simply overmatched by a healthy opponent, the next game will define how this playoff run is remembered. Do you think the referees cost Indiana Game 1, or was it just bad luck? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates.